Hi, this is Jenna Bakandi from Math 231, and this is Project 1 video. All right, so today we're going to go over addition and subtraction of whole numbers from section 3.2. And what we're going to start out with is simple addition method. Let's start out with 18 plus 34. And we're going to write it as is. So 18 plus 34. 8 plus 4, it's simply small, so you could even count with your hands if you want. Just go start from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to carry down the 2 and carry the 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals 5 and gives us an answer of 52. Now let me explain why we carry the 1. And I'm going to explain this by going over exchanges with units, strips, and mats. And when we speak of units and strips and mats in these terms, units count as single ones, or 1. Strips will count as tens, and mats are in the amount of hundreds. So when we speak of 18, 18 is going to be 8 single units and 1 strip of 10. 34 would be 4 single units and 3 strips of 10. And when you add these together, 8 plus 4, you get 12 single units, 1 plus 3, 4 strips of 10. Now remember, when we talk in terms of units and strips, 10 single units can make up 1 strip. So if we have 12 units, we could exchange 10 of these units for 1 strip, which gives us 5 strips of 10 and 2 single units, giving us 52, our previous answer. Now let's find the sum using place value cards. Essentially, this is kind of the same concept of the hundreds, tens, and ones, but instead we just use objects in these boxes. So if we take 125 plus 210, 125 has 1 100, 2 tens, and 5 ones. 210 has 2 100s, 1 tens, 0 ones. So when you would add these together, you'd come up with 5 ones, 3 tens, and 3 hundreds, giving you 335. And when you add 5 plus 0, 2 plus 1, and 1 plus 3, or 2, I apologize, you get 335. And this is finding the sum with place value. Now let's do another exchanges with addition. Let's do 376 plus 292. If you take 396, you get 3 mats of 100, 7 strips of 10, and 6 single units. 292, you would get 2 mats, 9 strips, and 2 single units. When you add these together, you come up with 5 mats, 16 strips, and 8 single units. Now, in order to exchange this, which is why you would carry the 1, you would go ahead, like I explained previously, you would go ahead and exchange 10 of these strips for 1 mat, giving you 6 mats, 6 strips, and 8 units. And when you come up here, 6 plus 2 is 8, 7 plus 9 is 16. Remember, you exchange and you carry that 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So you get 668. Now let's do another place value cards with that same problem. 376 plus 292. We'd get 3 hundreds, 7 tens, and 6 ones. For 292, we'd have 2 hundreds, 9 tens, and 2 ones. Now, when we add these together, again, we're going to get 8 ones, 16 tens, and 5 hundreds. And when we exchange these, we would take out 10 of the tens and exchange for 100. So we would come up with 6 268 as our final answer. Now let's go over the subtraction method, or what's sometimes better known as takeaway. Let's start out with something simple. 6 minus 3 equals 3. Now when we speak in terms of this, let's take these 6 objects. If we were to take 3 away, you would be left with 3. So hence the concept of 6 minus 3 equals 3. Now let's do subtraction without exchanges. 366 would be 3 mats, 6 strips, and 6 single units, minus 2 mats, 2 strips, and 3 single units, which would give you a total of 1 mat, 4 strips, and 3 units, giving you a total of 143. All right. Let's do place value cards again. Now, this is, again, very simple. 366 minus 223. So we're going to start out with 366. Let's start out with the bigger number. So we'll have 3 hundreds, 6 tens, and 6 ones. Now, when you're doing subtraction with take away for place value cards, that's simply all you're doing is taking away. So what you're going to do is 3 minus 223. So 3 minus 2, so you'll take away 2. 6 minus 2, take away 2. 6 minus 3, take away 3, which would give you a total of 1 100, 4 tens, and 3 ones, giving you our previous answer of 140. My apologies, for some reason my camera went off. I think it was because of my memory, but this is Jenna Vacandi's Project 1 Part 2. All right, I believe we stopped off on place value cards with subtraction without exchanges. So now we're going to do subtraction with exchanges. So we're going to take our problem 262 minus 196. We're going to start out with the larger number of 262. So we have 2 mats, 6 strips, and 2 units. Now we have to subtract 6 from 2. So we only have 2 units. So what we'll have to do is take 10 units and break it down from a strip to 10 units, which will give us 12 units and 5 strips. Okay, so we need to go ahead and subtract 6 from the 12, which would give us 6 units. Now we need to subtract 9 from the strips, and what we have is 5 strips left. So we'll have to break down one of these mats. So it'll give us 10 strips, giving us a total of 15 strips. And now we have to subtract 9. So 15 minus 9 equals 6 strips. And now the only thing left for us to do is to subtract the final mat. Now, if you come back over here to 262 minus 196, we took away one of the strips, which gave us 5. We took away one and turned this into a 12. Then we took away a mat, which left us with 1, and this gave us 15. 1 minus 1, subtract that mat, we'd have 6 strips and 6 units left, giving us 66. Now let's do place value cards one last time. We're going to take our same problem, 262 minus 196. Just do one last exchange. 2 minus 6. So you obviously can't take 6 away if you don't have more than 6 units. So you'll have to break down another one of these and add 10 more. So now we have 12. You'll take away the 6 and you'll be left over with 6 units. Now all we have left is 5. So we can't subtract 5, or we can't subtract 5 or 9 if we only have 5. So we have to take away from the hundreds place. So we'll take away one of those and add 10 to the tens place, giving us a total of 15 tens. Subtract 9 would give us 6 tens. Now all that's left is 1 100s. Minus 1, take it away. 0 hundreds gives you 66. 6 strips, 6 units, 66. And that basically follows up everything that we needed to review for section 3.2. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Bye-bye.